Hi, I'm Kay Glamour. I'm coming back with another very important message. So, this is to all of my girls who you want to be that girl, right? That's great. That's all well and good. I'm ecstatic for you. I love it. But you are not that girl if you have to wear labels. Like, you're just not. If you are one of those girls who you only feel good when you're in a label, if you're one of those label obsessed women who, you just have to have a label on, right? You're not that girl. No, you're not. You can't be. Because you are only that girl when you are in designer. That's the only way that you are that girl, is if you are rocking designer. Is that normal for everybody? Is that regular? But you're not. You can't possibly be, because you are relying on a label to make you that girl. When in all actuality, if you really were, you would be that girl no matter what you're wearing, no matter what you're in. You would be in Walmart, rocking Walmart, and you would still be that girl. You should feel just as confident as you do in designer than you do in Target or Walmart or the flea market. Yeah, you should feel just as important. You should feel just as validated. You should feel just as confident and sexy as you would in any arena that you're in. But you don't. You only feel confident when you are draped in Gucci. That's a problem. That's not, because you know what? You could get stripped from those labels in 2.5 seconds at any given time, because that's the way life works. Life happens like that. Things can change in the blink of an eye. Your life can turn upside down and things can literally change. And not always for the best. Right? That's why we can't rely on labels to make us happy and to make who we are. You can't allow a label to make you. You're relying on a piece of fabric. That's your confidence. That's where your confidence ends, is a piece of fabric. That's it. That's all you got. That's all you're working with. That's why you have to have more. You always have to have extra. You always have to be able to go that extra mile no matter what. You always have to be able to do that, because things change. You're in Gucci today. You might be in Fucci tomorrow. We don't know. That's why you can't rest on what you're wearing to get you through in life. Because honestly, you need to have a little bit more substance than that. You need to have a little bit more going for yourself than that. Because that's never going to be enough. That's never going to cut it. So if you don't, that's okay. Right? That's okay. The good news is you can always work towards getting it. Don't sell yourself short. Don't just think that, because you don't have the latest fashions, the latest this and the latest that you are worthless and that your life is like obsolete. That's not true. You don't need a label. You shouldn't need a label to make you important. That's nothing but a piece of fabric. That's nothing but a brand that you're representing that isn't even yours. You don't even own it. Why are you relying on a piece of clothing to justify who you are? Aren't you better than that? Oh, I definitely know that I am. And you are too. You just have to see that you are. You just have to want to be, because, when you want something, when you really want something, nobody can tell you that you can't have it, because you're going to do whatever it takes to go and get it. You did whatever it took to go and get that Gucci bag. Why can't you go that extra mile the same way that it took blood, sweat, and tears for you to get that bag? Why can't you do the same for some self-worth? Why can't you go above and beyond for yourself to go and get some self-worth the same way you did for that Louis Vuitton shoe? for those red bottom shoes. Why can't you do the same? Because you are. You're worth it. You just have to want to be worth it. Like I said, anything we want, we know how to go and get. Anything we want, we know how to go and get. How come you don't want your confidence? Why wouldn't you want your confidence level to be more than what it is? Why wouldn't you want that? You do want it. No one has ever told you that you are worthy of getting it. That's what the problem is. But you are. You went out of your way to go and get that Chanel bag. You sure did. You absolutely did. Why don't you go out of your way, put the work in, do the inner work to, find a little bit more self-esteem. Because you clearly don't have any, because you are relying on a Chanel bag to feel important. As long as we got our Chanel bags on our arm, then nobody can tell us nothing. What about when somebody snatches that Chanel bag off your arm? How much are you worth then? I can't hear you. Oh. That goes with putting in the work and simply knowing your worth. Because somebody can take you right out of those Gucci shoes at any moment. You have to know who you are after you are stripped from every little thing that you have, down to the socks. You better still know who you are after you get your socks stripped from you, because life will do that to you, by the way, if you didn't know. Yeah, if you didn't know. It's a little unfortunate, isn't it? It's a little bit unfortunate. That's why it's so imperative to just kind of know who you are at all times. The same way we go out of our way to get these bags, these shoes, these cars, is the same work and effort and blood, sweat, and tears we need to be putting in to get that inner worth, to fill that inner void. It's the same thing. Because guess what? After you're done going and getting all that stuff, all that crap, all that junk, which is all it really is, you are still gonna feel how you're feeling right now. You're still gonna feel how you're feeling right now. There's no way around it. I'm sorry. So, just keep telling yourself that you are worth more. You are worth more than a bag, a shoe, a car. You're worth 10 times more than that. You just have to know that you are, and you just have to want to be.